All right, guys, welcome back to a 1 year later case study with our awesome coach, student, friend, Misty Craig. Misty, what's going on?
Just working hard.
Putting in the work every day, right?
That's right, every day.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, Misty, thanks so much for doing this. It's going to be super helpful and inspiring for up and coming coaches in the trenches. So, really quick, just if you can give us like a 1 minute snapshot of who you are, how long you've been a coach, and who you help and serve.
All right. Well, my name is Misty Cray. I am a metabolism healing coach. So I help people heal their metabolisms. So I try to work with people that have metabolic dysfunctions and metabolic diseases and those types of issues.
Awesome. And then Misty, I know like we're saying, this whole like thing is dedicated to you being in our accelerator mentorship for the last year. And if like people don't know exactly what that is, it's like how we help you start, build, and accelerate and scale your online health coaching business. So before you joined us, and I know we had to kind of like backtrack a year. How was life and what were you doing before that?
Okay, so before that, I was working as a paralegal for an attorney. And this was more of a hobby. I say hobby because it was actually not making money at all, and I was spending more than I was making, and it was just a nice big tax write-off. Um, and I had zero clients, and it was very sporadic when I did have clients. So working full time for as a paralegal.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And like just to kind of like go deeper on that, Misty, I would say, like what was it that, during that time maybe in the year where you're just like, you know what, this isn't a hobby anymore. I have like a fire, a passion to be able to turn this into a full-time thing, and I'm going to go all in, and I'm eventually going to quit this job as a paralegal.
So I actually have a degree in exercise physiology. So I've always wanted to coach more. I worked with cardiac patients for 10 years as an exercise physiologist, and fitness has always been a part of that. And I got my certifications, things like that, and I kept up my certifications and everything. But I was only doing this on the side and helping family members and things like that. Helping one of my good friends, fit in her wedding dress or, just making sure that they felt better or happier or help somebody lose, 10, 15 pounds. It wasn't like something that I was doing full time because I didn't know who I wanted to help. I wasn't there yet. But I knew I wanted to just take it more and do this more after I actually did a 4-day boot camp with y'all from ISSA. And I said, wow, I could really make something of this business. And I could really, if I put my time and effort into it and get these systems down, then yeah, I could actually do something with it.
Yeah. And then what would you say like what was like some of the biggest struggles you were having though just like entering this like whether it was either like skepticism of like investing in our mentorship, maybe it was just like the fear of changing, just you wanting to invest in yourself. I mean, like what were some of those big hurdles that you had to just really like tackle?
Oh goodness. So, some of my biggest hurdles, of course, was finances. I mean,
Hmm.
everybody talks about finances. My paralegal position was salary. I had no set cut hours. If we were going to trial, I was going to work 60 to 70 hours a week for the same amount of money as I was going to making 40 hours a week. And let me tell you, I made 40,000 a year. I did not have the money to invest in myself and in this program um, at the time. Uh, and then I was like, well, maybe I'll get a bonus and I can join Chris and Eric's thing. Yeah, that didn't happen either. And I just bit the bullet and did it. Um, Chris was like, "Well, what happened?" He told me on my call. He said, "What happens if that money doesn't come? Are you still going to wait around and wait for it?" And I was like, "Yeah, that hurt, but that was what I needed."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what he told me on the call. And it was true because I wasn't. I was too complacent, just like anybody else, just like all your clients are. They're complacent with their pain. And I was complacent with my pain about my
Mhm.
business. But I decided that, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
so
good.
good. So good. And like that's what we talk about too. You've probably heard us like a broken record. Your biggest competitor is going to be apathy, which is lack of interest, and then it's like complacency, just being okay with the situation you're in. And obviously you're a testament to not being like that, right? So what would you say, Misty, to somebody just watching this? Maybe they are having a full-time job, maybe they are on the cusp of like, not having the money or something like that, but they know this is like a passion of theirs. They know this is what something they want to do full time eventually. What would you say to them?
That if you really think about it hard, because have you ever actually fell flat on your face? Or did whatever you believe in, whether it's God, the universe, or whatever your faith is, did they provide? So if you
Mhm.
decide to do this, if you decide to go on and do this, you know, are you actually going to fall flat on your face? What's the worst that can happen?
Mhm.
Besides regret that you didn't do it?
Yeah.
100%.
Because,
So powerful.
well, I learned it from the best, you two.
Thank you, Missy. I
Thanks,
appreciate that.
Misty.
Thank you so much. And
So,
then,
so I have all these beliefs because y'all have changed my mindset as well. It's
in
not
that,
just my coaching systems.
yeah,
That's
and that's where I
amazing.
was going next. That's where I was going next on my question. It's so hard for me to to really sum up like just the growth I've seen in you, the change I've seen in you, just that 2.0 version in Misty, just really evolve. I can't even express that. Like I've told you so many times how proud I am of you and just like you quitting your full-time job, just everything. Like you're so awesome. And like I want to just know too, like within the year, like what are some of those huge wins and just milestones that you've accomplished in your business and just even yourself? I mean, a year is only a year. That's not much time, but I'm just interested to know, and I want you to share that with the listeners.
Oh yeah. So I mean, um, I had no systems. Like I didn't know who I wanted to help. I was just another personal trainer like you see at the gym all the time. They give you an exercise program, and they expect you to follow it. And yeah, they compensate for what your goals are and any injuries you have. But they're not really well rounded.
Hmm.
They don't offer other things. I've had so much time in this past year. That's why I don't even associate really as a personal trainer anymore. I am the metabolism healing coach.
Hmm.
I've done put so much knowledge and done on my own learning. I know probably more about metabolism than the nutritionist that helped me whenever I was pregnant with my son, because of the stuff that I've done. And that is priceless right there. I can help with sleep, and I can help with stress, and I can help with nutrition, and I can help with exercise. And exercise is just honestly, it's a small part of what I do now. Even though, yes, it's important, but as far as the other learning and the mindset learning that I do with my clients, they are thriving because of those things more than they are just the exercise programs.
Yeah,
It's life-changing.
Yeah.
that is. It's impactful, life-changing work you're doing. And then I guess like what would you say, Missy? Like I know this is hard to answer over a year. Like Eric said, there's been so much growth, there's been so much transformation. Like what are maybe three things that really stick out to you where you're just like, damn, like these are wins. I can't believe I did this. I would never thought I could do this like a year ago.
So I quit my job.
Hmm.
I never
Yeah.
thought I would do that. I quit my job. I have been doing my business since July. It is now October. So that is honestly my biggest win, and completely changing my mindset in the way I think about things. That my mindset change in the person that I become is so much different than who I was a year ago. It is
Mhm.
completely unreal. And I actually feel like the person that I've always meant to be. And I
Wow.
know that I'm going to go
Wow.
farther from that.
Wow.
Wow.
They
Whew.
gave me the chills just hearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good. And like I said, it's just a year. Like you know how fast a year goes, Misty. And it's just like that's what I'm saying. I'm so excited for you, just your future. And it's like you started from like literally scratch, which is not easy to do. Like not easy to do. So for anyone that's listening to this, like go follow Misty, go see what she's doing. Like she is a wealth of knowledge and inspiration. She's just a freaking good human. And she's a walking billboard of what's possible when you guys go all in and you guys invest in you. So I guess the next question, Misty, is just like, would you recommend the accelerator mentorship to any other coaches out there that are just struggling?
Say no so we can
Absolutely.
repel them away. I'm just kidding.
Absolutely. And I had wrote this down because I wanted to make sure that I say it. So I've learned so many different systems and everything, but I've gotten ideas and structure and formulas and mindset and plans from y'all. But the best part about it is that I could take that plan and another coach can take that same plan and tweak it and make it our own. And then whenever you see us both together doing the same thing, it looks totally different.
Hmm.
So it's not exact. It's just a formula. It's a way to get that bit further. And I was actually telling somebody this morning that my business is probably 5 years ahead of where it would have been if I would have been doing this
100%.
myself.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that's the truth. Yeah. Well, Misty, like again, thank you so much for your time. Like honestly, we respect the hell out of you. So I want everybody that's watching this to go follow you and see the stuff you're doing. So where can they keep up on what you're doing, like social media wise?
I am on Instagram and Facebook, Misty Cray, and it's spelled really weird, so you'll probably have to look that. That's Creaghe. So yeah.
Cool.
But I'm on TikTok as well.
Cool. We'll have that all linked up. But guys, hopefully this was inspiring. Was inspiring for us. And again, go follow Misty, see what she's doing. If she could do this, you guys could do this. And again, Misty, thank you so much for your time, for the inspiration. Just, I know you're still with us. We're still rolling. We're still making moves. We're building the business. So I'm super excited for you. So thank you again for just giving myself and Chris a chance and letting us be a part of your journey.
Well, thank you guys. It's been a wonderful journey, and I couldn't have done it without you.
You're very welcome. All right, guys, till the next time.